Hi there, welcome back to JD Answers. Today we'll be going over how to transfer your files from your Dashcam to your computer and how to replay those videos from your computer. Welcome back to CamCues. This is episode 3. Today's topic is from one of the comments I got in my video. And he's basically saying how to transfer your files from your Dashcam to your computer and how to replay those files from your computer. So let's start with transferring your files from your Dashcam to your computer. There's 3 ways you could do that. You could use your micro SD card adapter, a memory card reader, or you could even use your Dashcam. To use your adapter, you simply insert this into your SD card reader on your laptop or computer. If you don't have that slot, you could also use a memory card reader in which this will be plugged into your USB port. If you don't have a memory card reader, you could also use your Dashcam. Most Dashcams give you a cord where you could plug in from your Dashcam to your computer. If you don't have one, you just simply order one from Amazon, and I'll provide links for different cords in the description down below. So let's go ahead and start with the adapter. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our micro SD card adapter, get our micro SD card, insert it into the micro SD card adapter, and now we could put it into our SD slot in our computer. Now if this screen does not come up when you insert your SD card, all you have to go to the bottom search bar, and sometimes it will be there, which you can see right here. If it's not in there, simply type in File Explorer. And you can see how it's already in there right there on the top. And you simply click on that and we're back at the File Explorer. Let's exit out of that one. And here we have the DCIM. This, on most files, this is what it's going to come as, because this is a picture file here. Double click it and you have an A and a B. If you have a front and a rear camera, your front camera is the A, your rear camera is the B files. So if you just happen to have one Dashcam, the front only, then let's double click that. And then here you'll see the different files. Now let's maximize this. If you go under View tab, we'll click on View tab, which is right up here. Once you click the View tab, you have other options to view. Simply highlight them and it will change to what you need. Let me just wait for the computer to catch up. Here's large icons, medium icons, just details, lists, content. Let's go to small icons, and then extra large. I like to keep the extra large so you can see more of the screen what it is. Once you're at this point, you could choose a file you want. Let's take a look at this one. Let's double click it and you can see the file what it is. Let's say this is the one you want. Okay, so let's minimize this on Windows 10. Click those two together and you could go back to your File Explorer. And then let's exit out of there. Let's minimize the screen by clicking the squares. This one's to maximize, minimize, maximize. Let's go back to minimize. Let's go back to the file we want, which is this one here. With your left finger, with the left side of the mouse, hold it down and simply drag it to your desktop. And you can see how it's going to be downloading. It takes about 30 seconds. Once this goes to your desktop, once it finishes downloading, you could simply just double click that icon and the file is now on your computer. From your desktop, you could transfer to any file you want. Now this is a 5-minute clip, so that's why it's taking a little bit longer, and we can see it right here. So let's go ahead and just minimize this all together. Let's double click our file again, and we're back to the main screen. Go back to File Explorer. And the reason I'm using this function to close it out is because once it closes, it goes to my personal files, which I don't want you to see, because those are family photos. And now we're back here. So that's how you transfer files to your computer. Now that's just an easy way to do it. Now from here, it's just like any file you have, any PDF, any video file, or any picture file. You could put this wherever you want. You could do a right click on this and you'll say send to, and you could send it to your documents, and then from there you could send it to wherever you want. So that is one way to do it. Just a little break to make sure that you have subscribed already. Select all notifications for all upcoming videos. And you're probably thinking this video is pretty awesome, and I'm going to give this guy a thumbs up. You know, I appreciate that from you. I have a memory card reader that I got for one of my dash cams that came with it. Now some memory card readers will have a SD slot and a micro SD slot somewhere on the memory card reader. If you have one of those, it's the same function. You plug it into a USB port here. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in or insert our micro SD card into the slot. It's in there. I'm going to open up the top, and then we're simply just going to insert it into the USB port. Again, it came up. If it doesn't come up, we already know the steps of what to do. We're going to double click it also. Go back to A. We're going to maximize it. And then while it's downloading the pictures, the files, we're just going to click one. And from here, we're going to minimize. We're going to hold down the left mouse button. And while holding it down, we're going to drag it to the desktop. Again, this is a 5-minute clip. And here you can see it's a 0.97 gigabyte. It gives you all the information it is. After this, we're going to go ahead and start viewing transferring the files strictly from your dash cam. So that should be another one. Now while that's downloading, another thing you could do is we're going to maximize this real quick, and then we're going to go to my documents, and then from here let's double click my documents so we could go strictly on there. Okay, once you double click your documents, these are all the files you have under my documents, and then you see this tab here called new folder. If you double click that, just single click it to get rid of this extra file. Just make sure it's highlighted, right click your mouse, and then just hit delete, and it's gone. So from this folder here, and when it's highlighted, click your mouse, click the left button on your mouse one time, and it is selected. Once it's selected, click it one more time. Let's put the mouse cursor on where it says new folder, click it one time again, the left button on the mouse, and then it's highlighted the word new folder. Here we could name it whatever we want. We're going to name this transfer, and then just hit enter, and your folder has now changed to name is transfer. Now from here we could minimize it, and then we see our folder here. You see our file. From this one here, again, let's drag it now. We're going to hold down the left button, and we're going to drag it now to transfer. Once it's there, we could just double click it now. Let's do it one more time. Double click the folder, and then you can see where that file is under transfer, and that file is in there. Now we transferred it from our desktop to our file folder called transfer. That is one way of doing it. But before we go to another example, let's go ahead and connect our dash cam to our laptop. I'm saying laptop because I'm using a laptop. Whoop. Put it back in there. And we're going to exit out. Okay, for this next one, we have the dash cam and the cord if it came with your dash cam. If it did not have one, and you have an old cord that you could use, or you purchased one, you could use this cord. So well, you know what? We have this cord. Let's use this one. And simply what you do is you plug it in to the slot that it has. This is a mini USB, and we got it in there. Okay, and then we're going to plug the other end into the USB slot. But before I plug it in, I'm going to try to pull the camera for you so you can see exactly what happens on the screen. So here we go, plugging it in, wait for it to turn on. The camera is on. It's starting to record, and then it stopped to read a message. Let's try to zoom in that message where it says mass storage. And you can see where it says mass storage or PC camera. What I'm going to do is I'm going to arrow down so you can see where it says mass storage. Okay, so we're going to go back up to mass storage, and we're going to hit OK. And then now you should see it on your screen. Okay, we got the file now from the dash cam to the computer, and again it has the same file because it's the same micro SD card. So we're going to go to it, double click it to open it again. Now let's go to the B. Double click that again, and let's maximize this. Let's click our view tab, and remember we could simply just highlight them and it will start transferring the files to see exactly what they are. You want a small icon? Let's go to extra large. I like the extra large icon so I could see a better picture of it. Now I'm going to click this one right here. It's MVOB0243. So what I'm going to do this time is, remember we made that file called transfer. So I'm going to go to the left where it says documents. There's a right arrow. I'm going to click that one time with my left mouse button, and then you see all the folders open up. Now here's the one with transfer. You see it open up right here. That's highlighted. Again, with our drag mode, we're going to select this one by simply highlighting it. We're going to use our left button mouse. You can see it's already selected by hitting that left button mouse and holding it down still. We're not letting go. And then we're going to drag it over to transfer. And you can see where in the bottom of the file it says copy to transfer. That's just letting you know where it's going to, and we're saying yes, that's where we want it. And then we let go of our left button mouse, and it's transferring. You can see on top here of the computer where it's transferring right here. So this is how you transfer your files to a file folder that you have created. So again, we went ahead and transferred through an SD card reader. We also did a memory card reader, and we also did from the dash cam now. But hold on, let's double check our transfer folder now. And we have the two clips now. All right, let's open the file by double clicking the left button, and you can see it's there. All right, let's get back. Here we go. So again, you have your two files under the transfer tab. We went ahead, now we are done. We transferred the files to the computer, and then from the computers to a file folders. And guess what? We actually been replaying the videos on our computer. So if we need to go back to our files to replay them, simply just go to File Explorer, go to your file folder where you have it. In this case, we have it under transfer. and then just double click the videos and they'll start playing. That's how easy it is. You want to play the other one? Let's go back to the file folder, double click that one again. That's how easy it is. Just to recap, we went ahead and transferred the files to the computer. We created folders on that computer to transfer your files to, and we also replayed some of these videos. If this video was helpful for you, please give me that thumbs up, because I appreciate that from you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, select all notifications for all upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.